guys, welcome back. So we've got a fair bit of work done this week and we're going to dive right into it. First and foremost, let's get this. So I put up yesterday a little product review of the Molotov Awful One acrylic paint. I thought, since I had the airbrush out, since I'd already started, I decided to just get some paint on there. So it's just a 3D printed miniature, and the goal with this is I just want you to see how much I can get done to what standard in a very, very, very short time frame. So I got all this done in a couple hours, something like that, really quick. The longest bit of all this, apart from priming, was literally colour changes, and I used some of the colours that I've got out here. So I used some black on the hair, I used Liquitex magenta on the cloak just to get some colour in there, and I used it on the front of the tabard. I used FW turquoise on, again, the cloak, the van braces, and the front of the little loincloth thing tabard. I did some shading with some Payne's grey on the back of the legs, bottom of the tabard, on a few areas here. Shaded this in the hairing with it before putting the black on, that is. I've decided to do a transition from, let's see if that picks it up. So I did a transition from the white and purple, which we'll get to in a sec, into the Payne's grey, and then eventually into black. Speaking of which, the skin was done with an undershading of hexed light lichen, and then a zenith all spray over the top of titanium white. Now what I did do is I did the titanium white lightly before, so I did a mixture of that and the black over the bit I wanted to be darker, and then just went with that all over the bits I was going to have white, straight white zenithed over just to get a bit of the detail, undershot the purple, re-went the white. Probably didn't need both those last two steps. I could have just done all grey, purple underneath, white on top, and that would have had the same effect. But all in all, fairly happy. Still more work to do, but again, it's just going to be a quick piece. I'm not going to spend months on it like I've done on some of the other keepers. So I'm very happy with that. Right, that is. I'll just move that across. That took a bit of time this week, especially since I printed this arm wrong. I printed it for the other side of the body, so I had to do another print run, but this should have took 3 print runs. It actually took 4 to do. Ordered the base from Dark Sphere separately, so no problem. So it's the right size. So this is going to be my Soulfeaster. Now, more building that was done. I don't have enough room to show, but I also have Glutos sub-assembled as well, so that's all ready. Oh, we've got Syll'Esske that I've done, put the paste on, and I'm trying to learn from mistakes here. So I've decided to use frog tape, I believe it's called, masking tape, from Tamiya. And I've just masked off the connection points of these miniatures. So hopefully, instead of having to use super glue, because I had a bit of a pain with the keeper, I can just use plastic glue and it'll just melt together. But I do like that whip. So that's what's done there. We'll flip it around. Sigvald. So the sub-assembled pieces of Sigvald. I've got the base, again with the masking tape, and I've just put the base in paste on. Same old stuff I've been using before, the ground texture from Vallejo. Lower cloak, skirt I suppose it is, that goes around the waist. The larger cloak, head, both the shoulder pieces, rest of the body and the sword. Such a cool model. And the shield. So I'm not 100% how I'm going to paint the shield yet. So I've got, obviously there's a few ways that can be done. I could go for a mirrored sheen, but I'm not liking that idea. So I think I'm going to paint as if it's a mirrored surface, because it's always meant to be a mirrored shield. So I've got quite a lot of work to do with these guys. These are going to get primed. I wanted to test to see how that this was. This is so good. They're getting primed in this. It's just phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Again, have to clean it with isopropyl alcohol, but I have quite a lot of that on hand because I 3D print, so it's not an issue. Again, got Glutos, so that is going to take up some time as well. There's going to be a lot of masking. Now, what I'm most pleased with, I'm just going to adjust the lights here a sec. Now, there's a good chance that'll be the thumbnail pick. That is my Keeper of Secrets. This took quite a while to do. I've been working on the base this week. So I 3D printed the columns. I was going to go for Greek ones, but they're close enough, and I do believe they're actually Roman columns. It took quite a while to do this. Very happy. So what the base has been working on, I'm going to put up pics of just the base before this model was glued on my Instagram later. So Instagram, yeah, we should be on Instagram as part of the pictures I'll be taking of the Keeper. This was done with a 3D printed roller I printed out a while ago, same one I used on Syll'Esske. Rolled out onto some milliput. I then primed it with that was with Vallejo's primer, black primer. Put some greens on there, 3 different shades, like to mottle it out. Dried out a antibacterial wipe. It's called the baby wipe method, but the baby wipes I've got are not spectacular. They don't tear up as much. So you just get your baby wipe. This is actually the one I used on it. So you just get your baby wipe, get your anti-bac wipe, and you just tease them apart. I mean, you can clearly see how that's going to look like marble. So you put that over. Everywhere the paint hits on here is going to be the marble pattern. Everywhere that see-through is just the generic stone, so in our case white. So I did that. I put some of the basing paste on first, placing these, so because I wanted to get a rough idea. I also had to cut out where I wanted this column to go. And then once all the paint's on, you just put a ton of gloss varnish on, like just layer. Now, what I've also done, I'm not sure where it's going to pick up. That's pretty good. All this is gloss, but this surface, I've put ultra matte varnish on. My thought behind this is when this is worked and it was made, it would have been polished, it'd have been finely done. When it's broken, it's just raw stone, and raw stone won't have that shine. It might be a little flecks, but not like polished marble does. So I just thought that adds a little element of realism, as it were. Same as why I cut, which I really like this little tuft, why I cut one of these little black square diamonds out and decided to stick that in, because I just think it gives that appearance of a old stone floor that's been there a while. It's why I've got like a little section here. It looks like the dirt's being revealed. So the dirt's being drawn back and it's revealing it. Yeah, quite a lot of work gone into that. And I am quite happy with it. I mean, there is always going to be bits, I think, which you just stare at. And I've been staring at this for months now, so there's always little bits you're going to be able just to look at and go, oh, I could change that. And I'm not It's not going to be like painting competition quality, like Golden Demon level is what I mean, or Crystal Brush is it called? It's not like that kind of level. Might be a local little paint tournament level, but because I'm not trying to attain that Golden Demon standard, I'd have to just go back and change every little thing. I might have to do that at one point. But seeing how much work people put into it, I don't think it's going to be a model that I'll get on the table. Yeah, very, very happy. Each one of those gems was painted individually. So it was done. So all using, say, standard gem techniques like paint it dark, light, slightly lighter, and then in the opposite side where the light's catching, bright white dot. It's the first time I've done that on so many gems on one single model. Came out alright. Came out alright. Flame metals and especially the gold with the Green Stuff World pigment powder, just phenomenal. Well chuffed. And then today's work was just pinning the keeper onto the base. But again, so the objective of the whole army realistically is I want it to look nice from across the table, and I think that quite happily fits the bill. So not sure if these models are all going to get done to the same standard. With Syll'Esske here, I'll get massive like Xerxes 300 vibes. I mean, he's normal person's what, like that tall. So he strikes me as that Xerxes style character. So what I might do is I might have a go using my Chimera colours, and I might try to make my own flesh from that and go for that like Persian God King look. So a lot of contrast. I'm not sure. Got many options, but we'll probably decide it on the fly. Hey guys, cheers for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed the episode. I'm really glad I got to show you this keeper. I'm quite proud of it. Very happy with it. So catch you next time. Check out the Facebook for more regular updates in the week. I'm also on Twitter, and my Instagram will have photos of this miniature done on a backdrop, which I'll probably be doing at some point today. Just stopping by guys, I really appreciate it. Like, comment, subscribe, you know the jazz. Bye. Well guys, that's the end of the video. If you enjoyed it, please be sure to give it a thumbs up, like, comment and subscribe. Also be sure to check out our Facebook page at Wolfen Studios, the link's in the description. As always, thanks for stopping by, catch you next time.